Good morning to the best family on YouTube. Good morning. Today's quote of the day is this one. When you have trauma, you don't act your age, you act the age it was created. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, it's actually kind of simple. Think of it like this. Your brain has a lot of... Think of a house. Let's do it that way. Your house has a lot of rooms and a lot of area, right? And in one of his rooms, you walk in and there's a bunch of trauma and just things that hurt you, right? And you go to that age, and that's where the trauma starts, and that's where it was created. So now you're 30, 40 years old, and you're like, where did that even come from? I don't even know I had that trauma. I didn't even know I had that until now. So then you go down the line and you're like, that was back when I was 10 years old. I'm acting like a 10-year-old because of how much this trauma sucks. And you're sitting there saying, wow, I'm acting like a 10-year-old because of this trauma. Well, yeah, that's when it was created. And you don't act your age when the trauma hurts. You act the age it was created. It's interesting how that works, because I had one instance where I was 10, and this has been a few years, and there was a trauma thing at 10 that I had, and then a few years later it happened again, and I was acting like a 10-year-old, and I was like, wow, I'm acting like a 10-year-old because of something that happened when I was 10. And now I'm like, looking back, I'm 27 now, I'm like, that was stupid. That was stupid. I grew out of it, and I'm like, that was stupid. But now it's like, yeah, I remember doing that at 10. But that's a little trauma dump and trauma. And a little bit of motivation. See you guys tomorrow.